Hey guys, my name is Sanjay and welcome to the Engineer Wannabe YouTube channel. Today we have a really special video and I'm looking forward to bringing these two watches to you, comparing them, kind of comparing them, but really there is no real comparison here other than the fact that they're both very high-end quartz watches. So we'll get into that very soon. Just to clarify, this is the Grand Seiko SBGP017, the Sea of Clouds, and this is the FP Journe Elegante 48. On my wrist today, I'm wearing the beautiful Grand Seiko SBGW295 on a Nomo shell cordovan. I've been really enjoying this combo. Been wearing the Nomos deployant a little loose. I don't know why, but I'm feeling it. But it's coming off soon. It'll be going on. I'm considering a bracelet, but we'll see how that goes. Anyway, let's talk about this. Before that, actually, I just want to let you know that you are infinitely valuable and a great price has been paid for you. If you want to know a bit more about that, there's a link in the description. Do go check it out if you want to hear about what does that even mean. But you are infinitely valuable, and you matter, and you are worth it. Okay, so let's compare these two guys. On my left hand right here is the SBGP017. This is one of the flagship quartz models from Grand Seiko. As you can see, this has the 9F85. It's a 9 jewel quartz movement, beautifully decorated as well. Exposed screws and jewels, and the battery perfectly aligned, and everything is really beautifully done. And it's a rare instance where you get to see the movement here. And another thing that this watch has in common, they're both quartz movements. This is the FP Journe Elegante 48. It has a couple of tricks up its sleeve, but this is the caliber 1210. And this actually has 18 jewels. And as you can tell, it is beautifully decorated as well. So, and the battery is not exposed in this one. It's been covered. So, a couple of similarities is the fact that I mentioned a couple of times now is that these are both quartz. They tick once a second. The FP Journe has a sub-seconds at the 6 o'clock position, while the Grand Seiko has a central seconds. The Grand Seiko has a date complication, the FP Journe does not. One thing that the Grand Seiko does have is a jumping time zone feature, jumping hour. If I can get this. Oh, I messed it up. But there we go. So if at position 1, you're able to jump the hour hand, you can move the date forward or backwards, as you saw there, and it does not mess with the accuracy of your second hand. The FP Journe does not have this. This is useful for when there is a time change in North America, or in certain parts of North America. You do a spring forward where you jump forward an hour on the spring season, and you fall back, which is fall back an hour in at fall, autumn. Here, however, if you do try to set the time, you are going to hack those seconds, the seconds hand there, and you are going to mess with your accuracy, which may or may not be a concern for you. But one thing that Grand Seiko does tout and is very proud of is the fact that this is a 5-second per year quartz caliber, so super high accuracy. This is thermally compensated. The quartz crystal is homegrown at Seiko Grand Seiko, and it is aged for 3 months, paired with an integrated circuit, a custom integrated circuit that also checks the temperature approximately 590 times a day and makes adjustments accordingly. So because of that, it has a very, very high accuracy rating. The FP Journe Elegante, actually, I can't seem to find an accuracy rating on this guy. And this is supposed to hack, but I've noticed a couple of times that it doesn't. It does have a screw down crown, so I'm not sure if this is just this model or if it's just a quirky movement. But as you can tell, this should be hacked right now, but it isn't. It sometimes does and sometimes doesn't. But it could be the age, it could be this watch. But does not mess with the timekeeping of this watch. It is fairly accurate. I just haven't been able to measure its accuracy because I haven't been able to hack the seconds. The other cool features about this watch is the fact that the battery lasts 8 years if you wear it regularly. If you wear it on rotation, it can last up to 18 to 20 years because after 35 minutes, this watch goes to sleep. It'll continue tracking the time, but the watch will go to sleep. And when you pick it up, it will agitate this little rotor here at the 4 o'clock position. And that will let the watch know that you are using it, and it will set it will move the hands to indicate the correct time. So very cool feature to disengage those stepper motors to stop the watch from showing the time when it's not in use, and thus conserving energy. It also has a pretty large battery. And so these are the two watches. Sort of a tonneau case on the Elegante, more of a traditional 44GS style case on Grand Seiko. Measurement wise, Grand Seiko is a 40 millimeter watch with a under 48 millimeter lug to lug. The FP Journe Elegante actually is 48 millimeters lug to lug. I believe it is 48 or 40 millimeters in width. It's a odd watch to try and measure, but yeah, it's a bit under 40 there. I would say it's 40 by 48 width by length. The thickness of this thing is very impressive. It is under 8 millimeters thick. I think around 7.7, 7.8. The Grand Seiko, on the other hand, is quite thick in comparison. This watch is, even though it does hide its thickness, it is around 11 millimeters thick. Under 11, slightly under. As for lume, the Grand Seiko has no lume. It just has a heavily faceted or multifaceted indices that do bounce light in every which way. I'm going to try turning the light off here to Maso style and see what you will see with the FP Journe Elegante. Yeah, I don't think you can really see. Oh, yeah, there you go. There you go. It is a lume dial. It's really quite magnificent. It's beautiful to see. I love this watch. It's so good. But yes, so you got a lume dial. It is very bright, and you will have no trouble whatsoever reading it in dark situations. Now the Grand Seiko does come on a bracelet. I tend not to wear it on the bracelet, so it's off the bracelet right now. It is a traditional 5-link bracelet, 5 intermediate link bracelet. Speedmaster style, if the older Speedmaster, if that jogs your memory a little. The FP Journe does come in this really supple silicone or rubber strap with a FP Journe motif, FPJ on the underside for added ventilation. They're also quick release. So anyway, guys, I just wanted to put these two watches together. Take a look at the Caliber 9F85 versus the Caliber 1210. just appreciate them side by side. This is more for me than it is for you. But I do hope you are able to find some use for it. I love these watches, and I'm really, really honored to have had an opportunity to see this watch up close, to spend some time with it. I will have a dedicated video on this coming up very soon, so stay tuned for that. Other than that, guys, I hope you're well. Remember, you are infinitely valuable, and I hope you have a good day. I'll see you next time. Bye.